We're learning more about the role apps and social media played in the alleged Penn State coke ring.
We have a lot of sources and methods that we use in all of these drug cases. Obviously, we look at technology. Some people are more savvy than others with regard to the clandestine nature of using that technology. Technology is a wonderful thing, but at the same time, you have people that are using it for very much the wrong purposes. Police and prosecutors have become very savvy with utilizing our investigative methods and looking at that technology.
Accused of using apps like Snapchat to arrange drug deals and Cash App to send money, including an estimated $30,000 in payments to suspected ringleader Agostino Abatiello. Authorities say Venmo was also used to move funds, ultimately helping investigators identify Thomas Robinson. Former acting DEA administrator Derek Maltz says the college students are prime targets for criminals looking to make substantial money, and he joins us now. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. So walk us through this. How do they use these social media apps and payment apps in an operation like this?
So, Charlie, we're in a world of advanced technology. The bad guys take advantage of all the available encrypted apps and the social media platforms, the Cash App platforms. And so in this case, it's very, very encouraging to see that the Pennsylvania Attorney General's office was able to follow the trail of digital evidence, follow the money, as we say, and actually connect these, this pipeline, these guys selling cocaine all over the campus. But Charlie, we got a bigger problem. This isn't anything new. We need the same sense of urgency that we have on the supply pipeline on the demand side. People in this country are suffering from addiction. There's mental illness on the rise. There's all types of, ill issues with folks that are under stress. So in reality, we need the educators, the parents, the teachers to wake up. We have lost hundreds of thousands of Americans over the last several years. The cartels are terrorists. So when you're selling cocaine and you're buying cocaine, you're actually supporting global terrorists who have killed hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of our citizens over the years.
Such an important point. If you are a parent and you have children as young as 15, 16, how do you address this? How do you monitor this to keep track of whether your kids are even coming close to this?
So, Charlie, we have a synthetic drug poisoning crisis in this country like we've never had in the history. So parents need to wake up. Their kids are their precious, part of their family, and they're not educating them. The kids are on social media all day long. The kids are watching videos. So why we don't have like social media influencers out there, professional athletes, role models, teaching our kids. Now, the good news is that this administration has put into place a significant education and a demand reduction program. Law enforcement agencies like DEA have Fentanyl Free America. There's plenty of resources. Today in Times Square, there's going to be a national fentanyl event where they're going to put the kids' faces on the billboard. It's really clear. The pipeline is over the top crazy. Cocaine is very deadly. It's killing not only in America, but around the world. So I'm in Argentina now with a law enforcement, conference here from the DEA. There's over 100 countries. We're working on trying to shut down this pipeline from Colombia through Mexico, through the Caribbean, into our communities. But what people in America, this is not grandpa's drug crisis. This is a synthetic drug poisoning. We have Chinese criminal networks working with the cartels like we've never seen. So people just need to get educated. They need to go online. They need to research it. They need to pay attention to what the kids are doing. And right now, people are just like, that's not going to happen to my kid. Penn State's a prestigious university, right? It's awesome. But the kids are so vulnerable, and the criminals take advantage of people's weaknesses and vulnerabilities. So it's a very serious problem. This is not like the same old drug problem. But unfortunately, Charlie, we're not educating the communities and the people, and the kids ultimately are dying at record levels. So it's very serious.
Well, like you say, nobody ever thinks it's happening with their kids, and with the social media explosion, it can happen to any of them. Derek Maltz, thank you so much.
Thank you.